Hey y'all, it's
Hey,
Nia.
it's Shael.
And you tuned into Chatting
Chatting
the
the
Tea.
tea.
Chatting, chatting,
Chatting, chatting
chatting the tea.
the tea. You and me. Mm.
And more to see.
Ooh, I like
Appears
that.
to be. Ooh, yeah,
I
more to
like that.
see.
That was
Appears
good.
to be.
Add that in. Add
I
that
got
in.
you there. I love it.
hmm
Well, the
Hey
background's a
guys.
little different. Where is she? How did she get here?
What is she doing?
What is she doing? She's back.
Well,
She got orange. She got the orange. The eyebrows.
eyebrows. Eyebrows. Sorry, y'all. I always feel like I got my setup all nice, and then once we start, I'm like, I'm not satisfied.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Okay, that's so much better. You can see me. We have a very interesting podcast today,
Yes.
and it's because we were inspired by where Nia is at now. Where are you,
I am in Washington, D.C.
and why are you there?
Why are we here? We are here because we are finishing the album. And I
Yes.
feel like now is the perfect time really to kind of explain to everybody like it's called Outgrew. And if
hmm
you follow me and are along like been along this journey, you know I dropped a single last year, April. Is it April? March,
hmm
March 14th called Outgrew. And it's kind of just this whole story of my life
Well, don't
and
say too
okay.
much. Don't say too much. I was like,
I'm
we got
getting
one.
ahead of myself.
Yeah, yeah, because my question is kind of that.
Okay.
Because we're interviewing the artist today. Like, like you said, if y'all knew she dropped a single a few months ago. Well, no, not a few
No,
months ago.
about it a year
Last
ago.
year,
Yeah.
yeah. And now it's just like getting to know who she is as an artist so y'all can get excited for this album to drop because I've been here since the beginning of this album and it's like what a fun journey to see it like transform and all that. But I'm gonna ask some questions so y'all can get really excited about it, just how I am, and then also understand it more. So when you listen to it, you kind of know the gist and really feel connected.
Yes, that's good.
I know, nice intro, right?
It was a nice intro. I said, who
Yeah,
better? Who better?
yeah. I was like, let me interview you. I said, let this be like the interview.
Yes.
Okay, so first question. I have 7 questions.
Okay.
What's
777. That's lucky.
777? Yep, exactly. What season of your life were you in when you created the album?
Um, a lot of different seasons. I think I've really been creating this since 2022. Like a lot of the songs that are on this album was made in 2022. A lot of the songs were it started in November and like April type of vibes. But I think it's also like just outgrowing things as you get into your mid and late 20s and just kind of that process because once you hit 25 your frontal lobe is fully developed, so it's like you're outgrowing things that you just no longer um
Mm,
align with. And
yeah.
I feel like it's just been ongoing for me to be working on this for what, 4 years. That's crazy to think about. Is it 4 years, bro? That's wild. um
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
22, 4 years is crazy.
Wow.
Um, but I feel like everything is in divine alignment and purpose. And right now, like we are leaving the year of the snake. We're going into the year of the horse. So I just feel like
Oh my gosh.
the timing of it all really is like
Yeah.
perfect. Like it makes sense, even though it's 4 years, like the story is gonna make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Um, and then remind us what the title of the album's called again.
It's called Outgrew.
And yeah, and that's now. What is the story behind the title? of the album.
of the album.
More, yeah, in depth on that.
Before, I think when I knew that I wanted the project to be Outgrew, it was something completely different to me. I think it was just more so just outgrowing more of like moving to Atlanta, like outgrowing people in my life, outgrowing different things that I was doing, outgrowing different beliefs that I, you know, believed in. But now kind of looking at like the state of the world and how everything is going on right now and just how shit is just so completely messed up. It's like right now the world is crumbling. It has to shed, it has to outgrow for newness to come in to play. So I feel like it's a new meaning um for everything. And what's kind of crazy is that like a lot of the songs really much so align with what's going on right now in the world. And it's like, whoa, I didn't even like these are my
Yeah,
own like stories, but somehow it reflects to what's happening now.
yeah, so
Like
true.
it's crazy.
And to I yeah, I feel like that's always the theme too in the beginning of the year of people trying to grow
Yeah.
and break cycles right now.
Yeah.
So it's definitely relating to a lot of things. Which song was the hardest for you to write and why?
I think new growth. Um,
Mm,
New Growth is one of the last songs on the album, and I think that I knew what I like what I want to talk about. I knew that I wanted the title to be New Growth, but I had no
mhm.
idea how I was going to go. And I'm glad that you asked me this question because I wanted to actually bring up the lyrics and it kind of ties into the last question that you asked me. But um it's it was harder, but I feel like even though I didn't really know what I was doing in that moment, I was just writing stuff for real. It really just came together. I had um the second verse, or I don't know if you would even consider it a second verse. I really don't know. But the second part of the song, I already had that written. I had that written down like back in February of last year, and we started making the song in April.
Mm,
So I feel like that one was the longest, but honestly, all the songs that are on this album was very like instant for me. Like
yeah,
it was just like how I write in my I guess process of writing is very journal prompts.
mm,
Like I journal and then it'll come to like, oh, like this had like this rhymed really well. Okay. Like this is a
yeah,
song. Like so I think New Growth, the three songs that I really wrote that wasn't like journal prompty vibes was New Growth, If It Ain't About Me, and Outgrew Real.
yeah. And I feel like you've always been interested in poetry and you've
Yeah,
always been good at that.
yeah,
And without even realizing that's transferring you and growing you into this artist
yeah,
now. Because back then, was it just makeup you were pursuing?
yeah. It was just makeup. I was y'all whole makeup artist. Like
Yeah.
music wasn't even a thought in my head. Like I was full like this times 10 and doing it for others. Like
Hmm.
like that was the vibe and that's really what I wanted to do. But um thank God, shout out to my ex, man, for putting me in front of that mic. Like I will always shout him out because that really changed my life, and I feel like it reconnected me back to really what my soul loved to do and what I really just enjoyed doing.
Hmm.
Everything happened for a reason. So for me, I say the reason why me and my ex was supposed to cross paths for real and be together was for me to understand that this was what I was supposed to do with my life.
Yeah. Beautiful. Um, okay. Well, you kind of talked about this, but maybe there's like another one. Is there a lyric in the album that feels the most personal to you? Or if you have a few?
Well, I was gonna bring up new growth.
Yeah. Hmm.
And I don't think it's even like so personal to me, but I feel like it goes with the state of the world. Like it's so, and I was telling you about this the other day, like my mind jaw was like,
Yeah.
whoa. And so this is a little sneak peek. But the lyrics the beginning lyrics is lights just can't be dim when we're lighting up the world. It's changed the way I move. Like, you know, when I realize that I'm a light to this world, like it does change the way that you move in the world full of darkness. Like, like you can't be doing everything that everybody else is doing. You have to show up authentically and shine your light as bright as possible. Like
Yeah.
by any means necessary. Like do that shit. Um and it's something in the air, new growth I can't compare. So as a conspiracy theorist, we always talk about, oh my God, there's shit in the air, there's something in the sky,
Yeah.
like so I kind of word played it on that, like there's something in the air, but it's new growth. I can't compare to like the other shit that's going on in the air. Like all I know is that there's new growth that's coming to me, that's flowing into me. So I feel like that those lyrics really just spoke to me. Um, that's another one. I feel like if it ain't about me, that song is very personal to me because one thing about it, bro, I don't want to go if it ain't about me.
Period.
Like if it ain't got nothing to do with me, bro, why am I there? If it's not
Yeah.
benefiting me in some type of way, why am I there? And that may sound selfish, but at the same time, you must be selfish with your life. And like, if you are showing up to something for somebody else, make sure that it's not only you showing up is benefiting yourself and the other person. If
Hmm.
it's just one and one, there's no reason for you to be there.
Yep. And two, I feel like that's how I've known Nia to always move too in life. Like, if it ain't about me, I'm not going, you
Oh,
know?
that's some real Libra shit or what?
Yeah. And like, I've learned to do that too. Because, like, if it's not about me, or just like if someone invites me to something as well, but like I didn't get invited from the main source of it, I'm not going. You
Yeah.
know, like I'm not no plus one.
No.
I'm not no, I'm not no extra in this like story type thing. Like I'm a main character. So if it's not about me, sorry. If it's not benefiting me in any way either, why am I going? Like time is
Right.
precious. Like
That's what
I'm
I'm
always working on
saying.
my craft,
Yeah.
you know? So I get that. Which I don't have this question on here, but it just made me think. What's your favorite process when making an album? What's like what part do you get most
I
excited about?
um the making of the song, I think. I think like creating the song actually is like my favorite because it's like literally the thing that's in your brain, like you bring it to real life. And I think that shit is so freaking cool to me. Like like every song I make, I'm like, bro, I can't believe I
Yeah,
made this.
she be cracking up. She's like, "Bro, do you hear this? Do you hear this?"
I'll be so shook. Like, and I think, as an artist, is one of those things where it's like every song that you make needs to be better. And every song that I
Hmm.
make, I feel like is just better. Like
Yeah.
it just gets better. And I'm like,
Yep.
bro, ain't no way, but like way. And I think to me, like I feel so fulfilled making the song. And I feel like
Hmm.
that's my favorite part. That's my favorite part.
I love that.
Not even, bro, not even recording it for real. Like when I'm writing it and I'm recording it myself, that's when I get fulfilled. But like when I love being here, I love recording with my friends. Don't get it twisted. But when you're by yourself, it just hits different. Like you just be like, bro, like I'm a genius.
Yeah.
What?
Yep. I agree with that. That's like when it comes to choreographing for myself too. When I create something, I'm like, bro, like what the heck? That
Yeah,
was
I just did
genius.
that.
That was smart. Yeah. It's like,
Uh,
it feels great. So, how is this different from your previous work? And is it like emotionally different, or um words wise different? Or you think it's not really different at all? It's kind of like the same thing, but like, say for instance, your last album was like a teenager, and now this one is like a young adult, but still the same person.
yeah, no, I feel like I was childish back then.
Yeah.
I wasn't childish. Those songs are really good, but thinking of it as at a 27-year-old point of view compared to what, how old was I? 23? 2023. I think I was I think I was 23 or 24, something like that.
Mm,
Um, but I feel like it was just so different. Like the people compared to the people that I'm working with, the comfort that I feel being able to record with others, I feel like it's different. That process is different. I feel like the support system that I have is different. And I think that also really ties into how you feel wanting to put the music out, but when you deliver on the songs, like I feel like that is the difference as well too, because I remember going into the studio and just be all these men up in the room smoking. And I'd be like, bro, like I don't want to sing in front of them.
yeah.
Who are they? And why are
Yeah.
they here? Get them out. So now it's like I have a safe space. I feel comfortable. Like
Hmm.
it's 10 times better. And I think just also sonically, musically, lyrically, I think I'm just talking about real things. I'm talking about real life experiences for real. Whereas the last project, the For You project, was more just like, I'm just talking about stuff. It wasn't
Mm,
anything deep about my life that like I really wrote for real.
yeah.
Or like personal experiences. Maybe one song, but besides that, I think it's more like really like my personal experiences.
Do you feel like this is your Eternal Sunshine album, or do you feel like you haven't started that one yet?
What do you mean by that?
Like your don't you know people say they hit their 30s? It's like they're in that
No,
what's the word again?
their peak.
No, it's that thing that people, and that's why, for instance, Ariana Grande, she made Eternal Sunshine. It's something that women hit when between the ages of 27 to
Oh,
30.
Saturn Return.
Saturn return.
Um, okay, so literally we just started our Saturn return. I just want you to know that like
Yeah.
Saturn just
Yeah.
went to Aries, but no. I feel
Oh,
like I feel like the next project is gonna be that. I think the next project is gonna
mm,
be because at the end of the day, like when you're going through your Saturn return, it's like shit's gonna break. So whatever music I'm creating through this time in these next 3 years, that's gonna be my eternal sunshine. This right here is my dangerous woman, I feel.
hilarious. That's so real though.
Like, does it give that? Does it kind of like, do you understand when I
I
say
can
that?
totally
Like,
see that.
in a way, it's like my Dangerous Woman album.
Yeah. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then, do you think the next project is more like positions?
No, the next project will be the Eternal
Eternal
Sunshine.
Sunshine. Okay, yep.
Maybe the album after that,
Will be,
if you know what I'm talking about, that will be the Positions album.
yeah. Um, okay, two more questions. What do you hope people feel when they listen from track one to the last song?
Damn, bro, growth.
Growth.
Growth,
Growth.
bro. I think, we start off with Say Grace, and it's basically just kind of like a get ready, allow yourself to do what you got to do, do Zen, yep, be in Zen. And then at the end, you have new growth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking you through a journey, bro, like of right now, I feel like we just want to escape. We want to
Yeah.
escape what the fuck's going on right now, and for a long time, like I just wanted to escape my reality. I wanted to escape life. I wanted to start something new for myself, and I think you know anybody that feels that way, they're gonna like it's gonna like click
Yeah.
for them, I think, because New Growth, bro. Like I really been listening to New Growth more, and I'm like, damn, like I really ate with I really ate with that. And for that to be the last track, like it just really brings it up and sums it together of like the journey.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful body work. I'm gonna get emotional because I'm really thinking about it now. And I haven't thought about it like this. You asked me questions and now
Yeah.
but yeah, like this is a beautiful album with there's a song for everybody that they gonna
Yeah,
relate to. If not one, all of them. Shit.
yeah. Well, what's this is another question I just added, but what's like the beauty? Like, pick one beauty of making an album and being like, yeah, just making an album. I'm just going to keep it there. And one ugly part of making an album.
We'll start with the thorn first. Being on other people's time. I like being on my
Mm,
own time. I like doing things on my time. And I think, when you have a vision for yourself, you want,
mm,
specific ways. So I think not being on my time sometimes can be annoying. And to me, that's just the downfall of it. But
mm,
um a beautiful thing is creating. I just love
yeah,
creating. Like honestly, like I wish I wish sometimes it could just be in a world where like I don't have to do too much of the artist shit where I have to like do the music videos, I have to do the content, I have to do the cover photos and the shoots and stuff. I just get to create
yeah,
and just put it out and like people enjoy and be like, whoa, like this is some shit right here. Because
yeah,
at the end of the day, like I just really enjoy creating. I love the process of it. I love how like nothing turns into something and um that truly fulfill like that the whole process, that's what fulfills me for real. Truly.
yeah.
I
I
get
was,
so fulfilled.
I love that. I was searching up because I couldn't remember his name. Because you were talking about how like if I could just not do all the shoots and stuff and I
Mhm.
could just create, that would be the dream. And I'm like, you know who kind of does that in my eyes a little bit?
Cool.
Uh Labyrinth. Labyrinth.
Labyrinth. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I was looking at his Instagram page and it's just always videos of him in the studio. Like that's it. He's just chilling in his
He gives
seat,
me vibes.
making beats and stuff. And like I don't know. I'm just not a huge like mega fan like that to know
Yeah.
if he's doing any shows. But in my eyes, it seems like he just be making good music for like the soundtrack of Euphoria.
Yeah, dead
Of course,
ass.
he's made like other songs beforehand, but like he just making music for
Making music.
people.
Yeah.
But we all know that's his
Who
song
he
though. At
is.
the end of the day,
Yep.
like, and he just
Yep.
going on with life. Like
And
that's
that's what
such
I
a
want to do
cool
because at the end of the day, like
thing.
music is life. Music is your experiences. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And as even as just a collective. So yeah, if I could do that. But I will say though, besides all the other stuff, I do want to do shows. I do
that'd be
want
so
to travel.
cool.
That shit, like I envision myself on stage all the time, like people singing my songs back to me. Especially that one song I keep singing. I can't sing it, y'all. I'm
I
sorry. I
know.
might get it soon. But
Don't get
but
up in our space like that to be
yeah,
asking.
you can't begin
Yeah,
in space like that, bro.
yeah, it's part of
But
it.
I hear like people singing these songs back to me, so it's like, wow, you know.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. What's like a dream role as an artist of like, say someone emails you to do a job where you have to, they want to use your song. So, and you're getting paid like money for that. Would it be for like example, a commercial or like a cartoon show where they need a song or even a film, like a cinematic film?
I'm not gonna cap with you, bro. I would love to write some shit for Disney. I need to stop cussing if I want to do that. But but I would love to write something for Disney. I feel like just my hooks be so catchy that I feel like
Hmm.
the hook, like them Disney songs be catchy as heck.
Yeah,
Like you say
yes.
like stuck in your head. But I also feel like I could do like a carpet commercial. 800 588
Yeah, two, three
2300
hundred.
Empire today, bitch.
Good.
Like I feel like I could do something like that as well too. So I feel like regardless either way, if it is a commercial or Disney, I feel
Yeah.
like
You know,
I could do
hmm,
those.
I'm gonna get you connected to
Mm.
my, I forgot. I
It's
completely forgot
connected.
my, I think she's my cousin or my aunt. I like by just family and stuff like that. It's not by blood. But she lives in LA and she does commercial jingles for Fox. Remember her?
Yeah, that's right. I remember you telling me that
Yeah,
they were
bro.
performing it or something.
Once this album comes out, Like I'm a senator.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I think we need to do that. But last question. If this album had a color, a vibe, or a movie attached to it, or something that you like. So yeah, color, vibe, or perfume scent, or something
No,
like that.
perfume scent.
Yeah. Like which one
That's
would it be?
good. Oh man. Okay, well definitely the colors green and brown. Like those are the two colors is green and brown. I just feel like earthy tones. I feel like money. I feel like I think of green as abundance and growth. And then a movie.
It don't need to be a movie if not. That's why it made me
I,
think of perfume. I was like, wait.
I'm even trying to think like of a perfume scent that I'm thinking that would go well with this album. I Am Her by Forever Mood. I Am
Mm.
Her by Forever Mood. That one.
Ooh.
Yeah, that one. Um,
Okay.
but I feel like a movie, just so you can visually get like
Yeah.
the good. I feel like Avatar, bro.
Interesting.
Yeah, like the coloring in it, the blue, the green. I just
Of the
feel like
world, yeah. I can
I
see
feel
that actually.
when I think of new growth specifically, I think of like a snake. I also can see the Jungle Book. I think of a snake like shedding its skin.
Mm.
So I just feel like you're in the jungle, you're in the wild. Like I just, yeah. Honestly, scratch Avatar, Jungle Book 2 specifically.
Jungle Book. Okay, two
The
specific.
Jungle Book 2 specifically.
Yep.
I love that movie. It's
I
so
can
good.
remember the second one.
Girl, the second one's the best one.
Okay, yep.
You
That's
gotta
good to
watch it. It's good.
know. Okay, well, those are basically all my questions I have. And stay tuned. Make sure to follow us on all of our socials.
Yes.
And so you can keep a lookout of when the album will be
It's okay.
released.
We're gonna tell you right now, baby. It's
Oh,
March 20th. We dropping on March 20th, which is the real astrological new year. Okay. And that's why I said I was going to drop it on New Year's, but I was like, no,
yeah.
because we're still in hibernation. Like the real New Year's is the real New Year's is March 20th.
Yep.
So yeah.
Well, amazing. Yeah, so stay tuned, put that on your calendar. Put
Yes.
that in your
Hit
phone
it.
calendar too. So you get the alarm going. Um, and I think the tea's getting a little cold.
He's getting cold, y'all. But you know what's always line up? Your soul and your spirit. So keep it pushing and keep lining these lights up across the world because it's not over. Just the
Yeah.
world is crumbling, but we get to hold this shit together at the end of the day. So,
Yep. Period. Amen. Okay. Well, we will chat soon.
y'all, we'll see you guys next week on next week's episode of Chatting
Chatting the tea.
Tea. Peace
Bye.
and love, y'all. Bye.